The following presentation is brought to you by Virginia Credit Union.
Hello, and welcome to Virginia Credit Union's Money Basics for Kids webinar. My name is Tori Filas, and I am a financial education specialist for kindergarten through 12th grade. We all know that spending money on new things can be fun and exciting, but saving our money is important too. Let's learn about how we can save up for those special items that we might want in the future by reading this book called Shanti Saves Her Money. And following our story, I hope you will join me for a fun family project. Let's get started. Chapter 1, Planning for Fun Park. I can't wait for Fun Park, I said. Can I ride the monster? My friend Sumi rode it 2 times. Dad looked on the computer. Fun Park tickets are $20 per person. Mom and I will have to save money for those. The monster ride costs $5 extra. How much money do you have, Shanti? Turn and talk with your grown-up. If tickets are $20 each, how much money does the family need to buy 4 tickets? I ran to get my money jars. I get $2 for my allowance each week. I put 2 quarters into the save jar, and the rest goes into the spend jar. I counted my money. There's $1.50 in my spend jar and $1 in my save jar, I said. Mom and I took the rest to the bank. At the bank, Ms. Evans helped me open something called a savings account. Did you know that you could open a savings account at Virginia Credit Union too? You sure can. She said the bank would keep my money safe. This way it can't get lost, said Ms. Evans, and you can't spend it by mistake. Can I use my savings account to ride the monster? I asked Dad. Well, we hope you'll save that for college someday, he said. Dad had an idea. Why not turn your save jar into a monster jar? Mom and I will save for tickets at the same time. Well, 2 monster rides would cost $10. I had $2.50 from my old save and spend jars. I put $1.50 into the monster jar, and then I put $1 back into my spend jar. I needed to have some fun before Fun Park. Chapter 2, Saving is Hard. The next day, Mom and I went shopping. We usually go out to eat on Friday nights, she said, but Dad is going to make pizza instead. That will help us save money for Fun Park. I had my spend jar money. Oh, great gumdrops are my favorite candy, and they cost $1. Then I saw pretty good gumdrops, and they were only 50 cents. Turn and talk. How could your family save some money by spending less? Pretty good gumdrops were pretty bad, but I saved 50 cents. I put it in my monster jar, and on Sunday I got my allowance. I put a whole dollar in the monster jar. I've only saved $3, I said. Saving money is hard, Mom said, even for grown-ups. I'll pay you $1 if you help Bonzi with his spelling words. Well, that sounded easy, but Bonzi wouldn't sit down to study. Still, the monster jar grew to $4. Chapter 3 is called It's Taking So Long. 2 days later, Dad and I went shopping. I brought 3 quarters from my spend jar. Then I found another quarter. I was going to save it. Then I saw great gumdrops. You know, those are her favorite candy, right? Chomp. All 4 quarters were gone. Let's pick out a DVD at the library, Dad said. We'll watch it instead of going to the movies. I guess there are lots of ways to save money. The next Sunday, I got another week's allowance. I put $1 in my monster jar. The monster jar grew to $5. Then Aunt Dea sent me $4. Good job saving money, the card said. Here's some extra help. I had $9 for the monster ride. Almost there. Mom, I asked, can I help Bonsi with his spelling again? This time, Bonsi learned fast. Maybe being upside down helps him spell better. I had $10, and Mom and Dad had saved enough for the tickets, too. Chapter 4, A Monster Good Time. We had a great time at Fun Park. I've decided to start saving money again. Next time we go, I want to ride the monster 3 times. The end. So turn and talk. What is something you would like to save for? Friends, would you like to save money at home like Shanti? Let's do it. Gather these materials. Let's get 3 clean, dry, empty jars, some paper, a pair of scissors, some tape, and crayons or markers. And decide what special thing you would like to save for. Go ahead and find a picture of this item or this fun activity. It should be small enough to fit on your jar. Maybe you want to draw the picture yourself, or you can find it in a magazine and cut it out, or you could even print it off the computer. Then write the price of this special thing on the picture. Then tape your picture onto one of the jars. This is going to be your save jar. Then you're going to draw 2 more labels. One label should say spend, and the other label should say share. Now, tape these labels onto your other jars. Your 3 jars are going to each have labels. Your save jar is going to be the jar that holds your money that maybe you've made from your allowance, or money that you've gotten from doing chores, or even special birthday money. Then your spend jar is going to be money for items that you may want or need right now. Then your third jar is going to have money that you might want to donate to charity. Count your money in your save jar every few weeks to see how close you are to reaching your goal. You can even take this money to Virginia Credit Union and put it in a savings account, like we said, to keep it extra safe. Once you have enough money saved, give yourself a pat on the back and go buy your special treat. If you enjoyed this story and you would like to purchase this book, please visit Learner Publishing to order a copy. And parents, if you're interested in opening a savings account for your child at Virginia Credit Union, please visit us at www.vacu.org/savings. For more tips on financial success for kids, please email me at tori.files@vacu.org. Thank you for joining us today.